All right, guys, today I got a pretty impressive little lock. Very hefty despite its size. This thing is solid stainless steel by Unity. They're very proud of this lock. They have their website right there on the side of it. And it looks like this one is going to be disassemblable. So if I'm lucky enough to get it open, we will take it apart. Here's what your key looks like. It looks to be, I counted them, I think there's 7 discs on there. Possibly 8 if this is a tensioner, or perhaps up more in the front, but I think for sure 7. It works perfectly, and that's kind of surprising for such a small lock to have so many discs in it. All right, so we're locked up. Let's move these out of the way, and let's go ahead and rotate these bad boys. Or not. All right, there's something in there preventing me from rotating. All right, so let's not rotate it then. Let's leave them in their complete counterclockwise direction. I don't know what could be stopping it, but it doesn't matter as long as we know where we're starting from, I guess. All right, take this guy, align the tip, and let's see if those handles are going to be in the right place or not. Of course not. All right, well, we'll just have to go with that. All right, I'm going to adjust this so that I'm going to pull it out just to make sure I'm only picking up the first disc. And I think right there is just 1 disc. All right, all the way to the rear. Zoom in a little. And see what we got. Feels like right there. It doesn't line up with the line, unfortunately, but that's okay. Oh, we're habits, old habits. I actually have to go clockwise on this one. Wow. Okay, so that may be, let me loosen up here a little bit. Oops, that slid in a little. I'm going to loosen up on the tension. That, whatever that is, that may be what prevented us from rotating the disc. So I'm going to skip him for now, whatever he is. Let's go to this one. All right, that's definitely a disc, and it's crunchy. Oops. All right, I feel like that's a gate. Kind of odd going the opposite direction. And this thing is real. I'm releasing my tension again. Oh. Wow. Okay, so that just grinds all the way around. Definitely binding, but this is almost like picking a serrated pin. I mean, in terms of tensioning, super light tension. I'm not sure. That feels like a gate, but it's still grinding a little bit. Let's keep going. If we don't get any other binders, then we'll know. Okay, this one's binding, so give it a shot. Whoa. Again with the crazy crunching. It's like dragging 2 pieces of cinder block against each other. Wow. I'm going to call that a gate. Again, I'm not really sure. I'm going to call that a gate, only because I felt a slight turn on the core when I did it. And he's a little jiggly there, so... Jiggly being a highly technical term. All right, that last one. Ooh. And I think that's open. There we go. That was hit or miss. I think there were about 3 discs on there that I just absolutely was not sure that I hit the gate because there's so much crunching going on. Let's take it apart and figure out why. I did take a look at this earlier. Looks like there's an Allen screw. Let me unzoom this so our autofocus will work. There is an Allen screw down the side of there. And All we got to do is take that dude out of there. Maybe not that one. So I got another thing I was wanting to show off. I think that's it. I have a new tray that Lockpicking Lawyer and I talked about, designed, and I actually finally got around to cutting one out. Well, I think a screw is supposed to fall out of there. A screw did fall out of there. It's somewhere in the lock. All right, there he is. He fell down. All right, let's just leave him there. We'll get him later. And I'm guessing that this unscrews because they got a slot there. And I'll drop him in a minute and all the discs will fall out and then we'll call it a gutting. That is a plug. You're not going to be ripping that out. And there's all your discs inside of there. All right, so let's just get our new toy up here. And I designed this just for, get this kind of straight, just for disc detainers. I even numbered it with the engraver so I can keep track. All right, here comes two of them. So that would be a spacer. Let's just put him right there in the middle. There's number two. And you're starting to be able to see the sidebar down in the bottom along with the sleeve that holds everything together. There's another spacer. A lot of oil in this thing and it's kind of sticking together. So we got a spacer for note 2. Next one is 3. Another spacer. I don't see any, oops, another disc with its spacer. They're stuck together with oil. I don't see any reason for the crunchiness yet. These are pretty smooth looking discs. All right, so there are 7, and there's no spacer remaining. Now we take a look at the sidebar. It's just a little steel rod. Put him right there, and then the sleeve should pop out as well, along with everything else. And there's the actuator and the sleeve that holds everything together. And on the bottom, you can see the slot that the sidebar goes in. And then everything else just falls out when you pull that plug out of there. Anyway, guys, there you go. The Unity, if you want one of these guys, it doesn't seem to be too bad of a lock. UnityLock.com. In looking at this, though, I don't see, I see only a single gate. Here he is. He must have fallen when a ball bearing hit him. Only a single gate in each of these. No false gates. They are slightly different width. There's a real wide one there, kind of a real narrow one right here. Let me give you a little bit closer look at this stuff. But no serrations of any kind which would cause that grinding. That tells me it's made with pretty good precision. There is some rough edges right here on the sidebar, but that should not have affected how rough it was when I turned the core. Anyway, guys, there you go. Appreciate your time. Stay safe. Stay legal.